Hey there, welcome to the Shoe Rainer Droid channel, and right at the moment I'm spending a lot of time, I'm making ebooks out of my characters. This is the Ginger Ninja here, and I thought, well, I'm just doing quite a lot about the Ginger Ninja. I thought I would talk to you about him, but I'll talk to you about character development and how you devise new characters. So let's not talk about it, let's do it! Okay, I spent a long time planning this character. And this was kind of when I was starting out, and I realised that I needed to draw someone who was really easily recognisable, and so I built it down. I broke it down into a kind of geometric routine. So there's a circle, and you draw two lines upwards like that, which are tangents to the circle. Okay, a tangent is if you're swinging a piece of string around and around and around from the center point, it'll go if you let go the stone, or if you've got a stone on the end of it and you're swinging it round, if the stone lets loose, it'll go off at a tangent, right? So that's a tangent, and that's a tangent, and then you reflex them back to the circumference. It's all very geometric. And then we put little triangles inside there. And then we need two circles. Again, they're actually slightly elliptical there for the eyes. And then the nose is an oval. And the placing of all these things is really, really important. And then, again, going back to geometry, his mouth, there's a line under the nose which I always think of as dropping a perpendicular. And then a curve. Now cats in fact have a kind of W shape there, and every time I tried that it made him look too old, and it took me a long time to just get this, just a straight curve was the way to do it, and then a line under there for the mouth. And then he's a ginger cat, and ginger cats have freckles, and I tried giving him freckles over the nose and things, which kind of makes a character look cute, but it just made him look like he had chicken pox or something. So in the end I made it, I gave him these 3 freckles on each side, which I call designer freckles, but they're kind of character identifiers that make him who he is, and they're really important. And then he has a collar as well with ginger on there. I'm not going to do his arms, I'm just going to have him having his hands behind his back, because that's quickest. Let me put that up there. And Ginger he's a very simple cat. He's just, he's a pretty uncomplicated character really. Happy-go-lucky, just gets on with life really, and so that's why I wanted him to be kind of simple to draw and uncomplicated, whereas his arch nemesis Tiddles in the stories is a very complicated character, and is a very he's actually a much easier character to draw because you just have to scribble him really, and but I like Ginger, but I have to take my time with him, and quite a lot I've found over the years, quite a lot about creating characters is, while you're doing them, you kind of have to become an actor, and you have to become the character while you're learning to draw them, and also while you are drawing them as well. And you kind of, I've noticed it with lots of other illustrators and people I've met, and they say, oh yeah, they kind of act out and quite often do voices and things while they're drawing Ginger. That's just in case he gets lost. And yeah, he just has kind of 2 eyebrows like that, and then his stripes are very neat, because he combs his hair in the morning like a good boy. And whereas if I was drawing Tiddles, I'd just be scribbling these in like crazy. If you want to get my iPad iBooks, I think on the one of them. Oh, I show you how to draw Tiddles on one of them. I talk about Tiddles and why he's so chaotic and things. So I have videos in my iBooks as well. How to draw videos, so you get extra videos about the characters. And again, this is just being very calm and relaxed. And this is kind of how Ginger would draw it. And yeah, so I think quite a lot of the time, as I say, you become the character. It's kind of like acting. And Ginger has a voice. Ginger would be talking like this, actually. Hello. And he'd be going ping, 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 ping. Those just kind of ping, 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 happy lines. And of course, the last thing you want to do is to copy other people's characters. So if you think you're going to come up with a new superhero, it's kind of slightly pointless because they've all been done. And it's really, really difficult because, you're going to read Superman or something like that and think, oh yeah, I could do that. But it has been done. So what the world really wants is something completely new and completely different. Although the world doesn't actually know it wants something completely new and completely different. And they'll keep saying, no, we want more Superman, more Spider-Man, because that's what we know and that's what we love. And then, it's like the story of Harry Potter, isn't it? Nobody wanted to publish that because it was, who was going to want a Harry Potter? But of course the world was desperate for Harry Potter, but it just didn't know it. So if you just keep trying to recreate somebody else's characters, it's good to learn from, to copy other people's characters, but if you just keep drawing other people's characters, you're never going to create an original character yourself. You have to put yourself into a character and really develop it. It doesn't just happen overnight. Anyway, there's my words of wisdom about character development. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. You take care now. Bye bye.